This is Jigsaw Owns. This is going to be my first video of many. I'm going to start a small series here of reading lore out loud and taking my sweet time to level all the way up to max level. My buddy Cincinnati is going to be joining us for today and hopefully more days. If you can go ahead and introduce yourself soon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sin, and if you want to go along, good friends with Boss here and a lore fanatic. Let's get on with this fun stuff here now, Boss.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start right now. I'm going to let the cutscene play all the way through so you guys can listen. Enjoy.
Emboldened by the return of their heroic king, Varian Wrynn, the proud humans of Stormwind led the Alliance to victory in its war against the dreaded Lich King. While successful, the campaign in Northrend proved costly, and the humans now seek to bolster their strategic holdings throughout the world. Under Varian's daring leadership, humanity now braces itself for a renewed conflict with its perennial enemy, the Horde. Yet, as the great cataclysm rips across the world, familiar threats have once again arisen closer to home. It now falls to you to defend the kingdom and uphold the honor of humanity.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and start this. Add-ons, sorry about the add-ons, guys. Let me go ahead and get rid of some of these. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start this add-on. While this is reloading, Sin, so how long have you been a lore fanatic in WoW?
Oh, it'd have to be before WoW even came out, considering I've always been a fan of the lore since the original Warcraft games came out, and then with Warcraft 2 and the invention of the pen and paper RPG that was sadly never that popular, but it was the first thing to introduce Pandarians and Centaurs to everyone. And it was actually quite fun if you're a fan of D&D. From there, my love of the war of the game grew. It's always fun to see what new twist Blizzard decides to throw around the corner.
I agree. Trying to find my LVUI because I can't play without it. There we go, got it right here. Okay, give me a second, guys. Turn this on. Alright. Good, different profile. Oh, we're good to go. Alright, I'm going to test this quality here. Oh, we're looking at 30 FPS. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start. So this is the first quest that you get as a human, guys. Here we go. So you are the new recruit from Stormwind, eh? I'm Marshal McBride, commander of this garrison. Glad to have you on board. McBride looks through some papers. Jigsaw owns. It is Jigsaw owns, correct? You've arrived just in time. The Black Rock Orcs have managed to sneak into Northshire through a break in the mountain. My soldiers are doing the best that they can to push them back, but I fear they will be overwhelmed soon. Head northwest into the forest and kill the attacking Black Rock Wargs. Help my soldiers. Accept. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself. I've been playing WoW since Wrath of the Lich King. So close to 10 years. Off and on. I quit for a year and a half after Aldoar was released. So what we're doing here is we're killing wargs to complete the quest here. Are you done, Sin?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Might have to turn my bit rate down, guys. Hang on. That's better. Alright, let's go and turn this quest in. You brought us a little time, Jigsaw ends, but we've got even bigger problems to deal with now. The invading orcs aren't fools. They are sizing us up, making sure that when they attack it will be to their advantage. In the forest to the northwest are black rock spies. They peer at us through spyglasses, watching our every move. Waiting, I want you to take the fight to them. Kill the black rock spies. We must show them that we know they are watching us and that we are prepared. Alright, so now we have to kill these black rock spies and turn the quest in. Here's one right here.
I'm surprised you didn't comment on my character's name, Boss.
Oh, Hobo. So you made a warlock. Was that your first tune? Or no?
First warlock. My first tune was a druid. Honestly, I've always favored the druids. Nice all-around character class, very versatile. Can switch whatever you need to, and it's really great for uncovering little knickknacks and all the little hideaways in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed the druid class hall in Legion. Because you can, it's basically a taxi service to anywhere you want to go. I love it. Love what they did with the Emerald Dream.
I'm still disappointed we never did get the Emerald Dream like was originally talked about in vanilla.
I think that that's gonna be the last expansion in WoW. I think that's gonna be the last hurrah. Excellent work, Jigsaw owns. You've turned out to be quite an asset to this garrison. It's time for you to train. I received an urgent message from Sergeant Willem. Turns out that the Blackrock Orcs have hired goblin assassins. They ambushed our battalion behind the abbey. Willem has asked me to send him a hero. You have to go help them, Jigsaw owns. Find Sergeant Willem north of the abbey at the command tent. Go! I remember this game when they didn't have transmog. Oh my god. You just had to wear whatever.
Oh,
even
yeah.
though it looked like garbage, you You still had to wear it.
Remember leveling back in the day when you had the wonderful bright green chain boots and pink cloaks?
Yeah. Yeah, Blasted Lands had a warrior quest where it was like a pinkish reddish helm for warriors only. And they had shoulders, and it was like a whole set. I forget what the name of it was. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn this in here. It's true, we were ambushed. I don't dare send any more soldiers out there and risk losing them too. I need a volunteer. Someone willing to risk their life. Have you ever seen a goblin, Jigsawns? They are wretched little green skinned monsters that love only two things, gold and themselves. The Blackrock orcs have enlisted the aid of goblin assassins to kill our soldiers. If you look to the field in the north, you can barely make out their silhouettes, sneaking about in the grass. I need you to head out there and kill every goblin that you see. They need to learn that nobody messes with the Alliance. Here's another quest giver here. But I'm gonna be doing one quest at a time, guys. I am in no hurry. So. Sin pulls the whole field.
Because it's only the beginning stuff. It's not. You have to try to die. Well, if we want to fill in the time with some funny stories, remember when we were running Vault? What was it, last year? Trying to get you that transmog?
Vault of Archivon?
Wardens. When we were running the
which
dungeon on
transmog?
normal again and again? The sword for your rogue?
The rogue. Yeah, Thunder Fury. Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for all the people that we had join us, considering
Right?
a lot
That
of the
we
time
left
just
groups as soon
abandoned
as...
them.
Alright, that will teach those monsters. They'll think twice about before taking another mercenary job for orcs. Excellent work, Jigsaw owns. The rear is now officially clear. We'll take care of the stragglers. I want you to go back to Marshal McBride, standing in front of Northshire Abbey, south of here, and let him know that the goblin situation is under control. Farewell, warrior. We have a side quest here, guys. Have you embraced the holy light yet, brother? It is through the holy light that we are saved. It is through the holy light that I am able to heal these overly demanding soldiers. And it is through the holy light that you will be able to venture out into the field to the north and rescue our fallen brothers. Take this prayer book with you into the field and cast the light's healing touch on the injured. Thank you, Mr. Priest. We're gonna heal the soldier. I remember when these mobs used to be hostile and not neutral.
Yeah, they really did streamline the beginning areas. I remember when you had to just go off of like the quest descriptions to find people.
I think you now understand the power of the light. The light giveth hope. Brother, and the light taketh from the darkness. Blessed be the light. In my opinion, I think the light is going to end up being the evil thing at the end of WoW that we'll have to destroy. I think that the void is neutral. I don't think that it's evil. And there's a lot of people out there like Alkalon. I'll go ahead and give a couple shout outs to a lot of YouTubers that I watch. Taliesin and Evitel, Alkalon, Belluar, No Bell, one of my favorite WoW YouTubers, and there's one more. Oh, Pyromancer. How could I forget? With your help, we have managed to secure the northern and western sectors of Northshire. We still have a rather large contingency of Blackrock orcs to the east, and they've begun burning down the forest. The orcs have begun burning down the forest Jigsaw owns. They have taken over the vineyard to the east and are planning their final assault against us. They must be stopped. Head east across the river and kill the rampaging Blackrock orcs. Collect their weapons as proof of their demise and return to me. You are our only hope, Jigsaw owns. I remember doing this back in the day, man. So much
Yeah.
nostalgia going on right now.
Still have the vague memories of when this wasn't a burned down field and you were hunting bandits.
Yeah, back in Wrath. When Classic comes out, guys, I will be doing the same thing. But, that's not going to be out for a while, so hopefully it is just like vanilla, because I'd like to do a full vanilla lore channel. What do we have to do here? We have to get stuff off them, right? We're stealing their weapons right now. It's amazing how quick you level now.
Yep, I remember vanilla grinding for a week just to get from 58 to 59 in Stratholme.
I'll have to change the name of this video once we're done, so I can just edit it and put what it is. Finished. You done?
Yep.
I remember whenever you didn't get slam until like level 10. Now you get it right off the bat.
Yeah. I
I remember
when
it was just auto attack. That's all you got, auto attack.
Yep. Druids back in vanilla, it wasn't until you had cat form at 6, and it was 16? No. Cat form was at 20 that you could really do any damage. Until then, you were stuck with Wrath and Moonfire for your only damaging spells.
Alright, that's a side quest. I'll get that after this. Have you killed the rampaging orc hordes? Of course I did. The Blackrock orcs will surely fall now that their main force has been defeated. Only one task remains. The rampaging orc horde is led by a savage beast known as Kurtok the Slayer. Kurtok is responsible for the recent invasion and must be killed if we are to have peace in the valley. Venture back east, across the river and through the vineyard, and look for the passage leading into the mountains. Kurtok will be there, preparing for another assault. Kill him and return to me. Let me go ahead and speed this up here.
Ah, I see we're breaking out the lore breaking stuff.
Just to get from the quest objective into another quest. No. I won't use it on. Like, I won't use it just to, like, complete a bunch of quests. I won't cheat. Let's kill Kurtok. He's right here.
And somebody's already killed him, so now we gotta wait.
Yep, good old Blizzard.
He got us from behind.
Alright, farewell, Kurtok. There's the hostile mobs right there.
We'll have to cut our way through them for the next quest when we do the side one.
In case any new players watching, in case you didn't know, hostile and neutral. Yellow is neutral, which means you have to engage in combat before they attack you. And hostile is usually red. With Kurtok slain, we are safe once again from the orcish hordes. I will send peasants to the pass in an attempt to seal the passage so that no more orcs may come through into our territory. You have the thanks of Stormwind and of the Alliance hero. Gotta select my reward now. Jigsaw owns, you are a warrior with proven interest in the security of Northshire. You are now tasked with the protection of the surrounding Elwynn forest. If you accept this duty, then I have prepared papers that must be delivered to Marshal Dugan in Goldshire. Goldshire lies along the southern road past the border gates. Thank you, sir. Alright, here's a side quest. Times like these make me long for when the Defias were still around. The Cataclysm has opened a pathway from the burning steppes, and now Blackrock orcs poured into Northshire Alley. They have taken over my vineyard and are burning it to the ground. To the ground! Please, Jigsaw owns, that vineyard is all I have. Take my fire extinguisher and extinguish the flames at the vineyard. There still might be hope for that land.
Safe travels.
You got it, ma'am.
One thing you can do after we finish this one, the documents that Marshal McBride gives us, you can actually read them.
Yeah, I'll do it. Anything that we can read, I will. So your first tune, Sin, was a Night Elf Druid, correct?
Yep, I played a Night Elf Druid for Vanilla and Burning Crusade. Friends of mine switched servers to a PvP server, and everyone re-rolled as a Horde character, so I joined them as a Tauren Druid. That didn't last too long, because about midway through Wrath, everybody else quit, which left me the only player, so I came back to my home server and picked up my Druid again, but a little disheartened from playing the game. I stopped playing after I downed the Lich King one time on normal. Then I kind of put the game down until Cataclysm, where I turned my Druid over from a Night Elf to a Worgen.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, my first character. Oh, here's the report. Report. Kobolds. The activity of kobolds has decreased in Northshire Alley. All kobolds were driven off by the rampaging Blackrock orcs. Report Blackrock orcs. An invasion force of Blackrock orcs has emerged in the valley. This attack seems to be a precursor to something far more insidious. Warn Magistrate Solomon of Lakeshire. Commendation. The bearer of these documents is to be awarded deputy status with the Stormwind Army. Having served Northshire with eagerness and distinction, I am confident you will find this person useful in Elwynn Forest. Signed, Marshal Douglas McBride, Stormwind Army of Northshire. Bless your heart, Jigsaw Owens. You are truly a hero of the Alliance. I wish. Though the land is completely incinerated and there is nothing left of the vineyard but ash and debris, I still might be able to recover, right? How bad can it be? Alright, off to Goldshire. Every adventure should rest when exhaustion sets in, and there is no finer place to get rest and relaxation than at the Lion's Pride Inn. My best friend, Innkeeper Farley, runs the Lion's Pride. If you tell him I sent you, he may give you the special discounted rates on food and drink. To find the Lion's Pride Inn, travel south along the road from here. You can't miss it. I remember the walk to the Goldshire before these chauffeur choppers. I thought it was so long.
The original walk of shame. Mostly because we both know nobody wants to be in Goldshire.
I turn this one in. This is rest and relaxation. Rest and relaxation. What can I do at an inn? Make this inn my home? I want to browse your goods. Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you? I'm going to go ahead and choose the quest, guys. Rest and relaxation for the tired and cold. That's our motto. Please take a seat by the fire and rest your weary bones. Would you like to try a sampling of our fine food and drink? Let's go ahead and take a seat. Okay, I guess we can't sit down.
You can sit in these ones over here.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be posting more, so keep an eye out for more updates. Probably try to get to them maybe twice a week. It depends on my job and everything. I appreciate all you guys taking the time to watch this, and I hope you guys learned a lot about the lore that that everyone, the majority of the WoW player base, passes up and doesn't even read. Thank you very much. This is Jigsaw Owens and
Sintanan here, bidding you all a fond
signing
farewell.
out. See you later.